Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. Today is your Aries season tarot reading. Yes, Aries friends, this is for you. And this is the energy for you coming up in this season. This is our birthday season. Yes, I'm an Aries and my birthday is coming up. So this is for us in this season. It is also for anybody who has their moon or their rising sign in Aries. We always look at the big three, the sun, moon, rising. So my sun happens to be in Aries, my moon and my rising is not. So I would look at other readings for those. And then what it does is it creates kind of a combined, fully fleshed out, energetic read for you based on, because everybody thinks the sun sign is the thing. No, your rising sign, that's what people tend to pick up on first. And mine happens to be Cancer. So everybody thinks I'm all sweet and nurturing and emotional and kind. And then they meet Aries. I'm like, nope. I have emotions, but you know what my thing is? I don't get tangled up in other people's emotions. So it makes me actually very good at my work as a minister and a funeral professional, because I'm not sitting there crying with you. It's not that I don't have compassion for you, but if I start crying, then the whole thing falls apart, right? So that's why it's important to look at all of our different signs in our big three placements. And, just to see like really a fully rounded view of everything. So this is going to be a 4-card reading. The first card is your current energy for your birthday season. The second card is what is blocking you from your soul's purpose. The third card is how can I align with my soul's purpose? And the fourth card is what can I embrace to drive towards this dream? Yeah, kind of interesting. I feel it's interesting how whenever I create readings for each zodiac, like really what comes through for me as I'm planning these readings is like what's the biggest motivation for this sign? And moving forward, purpose, getting places, doing things, forging paths. That's full on Aries energy. Plus we wake up ready to go to war. So, and not necessarily really literally going to war, but certainly, you start it, I'll end it. Okay, I'll finish it off for us. All right, so card number 1, your current energy this season. Justice. And I am going to look up timings, as I always do, because I find sometimes we land on things that really make a lot of sense. And it really shows us what's coming up. And oftentimes when I talk about dates, they're bang on. I actually had somebody email me the other day and tell me that the dates I gave them during their reading, one was a sort of end of July, beginning of August was a date. That's the date she found out she was pregnant. And then I gave her another date in March. And it was sort of like a small bundle of dates in March. Like it was like a week or something, I believe. And that's when her baby was due. And just got the email the other day that the baby has arrived safe and sound. He has a very cool name. I'm not going to say it, but he has a very cool name. And so I'm like, that's the baby I predicted. There we go. He came a little bit earlier, but definitely when she went for her appointment to find out that she was pregnant, that's the due date they gave her was the date I gave her. Basically that little week range or something. So, but he did arrive a little bit early. So he was in a hurry to get to his mama. So there we go. All right. So your current energy this season is fairness. It's about integrity, truth. This is all stuff. This is the perfect card for Aries, because this is stuff that we love. We love truth. We love justice. We love not being right, but doing right. We love being right too, but that like doing the right thing, right? So when we feel like we're being conned, that we get our backs up about that kind of stuff. It's also could be indicating some truth and balance, truth and reconciliation needs to come forward. That could be in your personal life. That could be in the grand scheme of things. It all depends on how you are receiving this information. Excuse me, but this could be like you have to start being honest with yourself, or maybe you need to be honest with somebody, or maybe you can encourage someone to be honest with you. Those are all great ways to bring truth and reconciliation into your life. And if that is something that's important to you in terms of like the universe, the world, whatever, then maybe it's time to start doing something like that. Connect with like-minded people. But definitely that justice is a huge theme in an Aries life, because we like the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it is. And it's, when all you need to do is look around and see the people who are really uncomfortable with the truth. So they just keep buying into and propping up the lies they've been told, because that feels better than actually having to look at the truth. There's a great saying, it's easier to trick somebody than to convince them they've been tricked. And that's what we're seeing play out right now. And I could imagine for a lot of Aries people, it's infuriating, especially if you can see right through it. But we also have these things in our own lives. And so we may need to, bring some truth, as you say, like a little come to Jesus, a little truth with ourselves, maybe admitting some stuff to ourselves that maybe doesn't feel so great, but the first step is to admit it. As I always say, the first step is admitting you are powerless. So yeah, just admit that you feel this way, or you think this way, or you've believed something that maybe isn't true. So yeah, that's a great theme for Aries for this month. What's blocking me from my soul's purpose? The star, the fear of the long-term relationship is, it's the fear, because the star is always about the long-term relationship, but it's also about being the star of your show. Oh, sorry. You know what? I should go back to justice. So this is autumn for justice. This is an autumn date. So maybe the seeds we're planting now will appear in the fall, in autumn. So the star is, so when we look at this, what is blocking me from my soul's purpose it's that this is a long-term change, and sometimes that can be quite daunting. It is okay to take baby steps towards it. It is okay to how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? Make a list, work your way backwards. And, but also too, there's an element here of being the star of your own show, that main character energy. Not everybody is comfortable being seen. And if that's you, that might be worth exploring. Why am I afraid of being seen? And that could be as simple as speaking your truth. That could be as simple as putting your hand up first. That could be as simple as filming a live video. Like whatever it is, like where in your life are you afraid of being seen? And that needs to be dealt with for you to move forward. Nobody's comfortable with it at first. If that's something, listen, some of us are born this way, but there's a lot of people who have to kind of work up to that. I can tell you, if you're sitting there saying, when I have the courage, when I have built up my confidence, then I will be seen. I will be willing to be seen. But the thing is that's not how it works. We don't build our confidence and then do the thing. We do the thing, and that builds our confidence. So, I see people, like, we'll just use YouTube as an example. A lot of people are like, someday I'll be a YouTuber. Okay, why not today? Well, I'm not good enough. It's like, okay, do you think we all started off at top level professional YouTubing? No. Every single person, go back to your favorite YouTubers who are creating the most epic content. Go to their main list of videos and click oldest and go watch their oldest videos. And you may have a good laugh. And that's okay. They've left them there. And you know why they leave them there? Because it's really good to look back and see how far you've come. I do. I look back on my first videos and think, oh my gosh. And I would never call myself like a big time YouTuber ever. Well, maybe someday I will be, but right now I'm not. And that's okay. But when I look back, even at my videos from 6 months ago, I'm like, wow, I've come a long way. I've definitely come a long way. So that you lean into your main character energy. But if you're worried about something being a long-term commitment, just kind of take it day by day. You can always change your mind. It's okay. And sometimes it's just that we perceive that it's a long-term commitment. Do you ever do that thing where you put it off because you think it's going to take you weeks and weeks and weeks to do it, and then when you finally start doing it, it takes 15 minutes? Yeah, we all do it. We all do it. This is a January, February date, so nothing major. It's even though it is these are two major arcana cards, it's big energy, just like Aries. It's not, there's nothing really, like nothing's crumbling right now. I'm gonna put it like that. How can I align with my soul's purpose? The Queen of Wands. It is time to giddy up. It's time to just get on with it. I mean, we've got, this says no timing, so now or before you're ready. How can you align with your soul's purpose? You stop looking around at other people feeling jealous. Stop looking around saying, why isn't that me? You know, and just get on with it. Our wands are like giddy up, get on with it energy. So this is normally, if this was upright, it would be sort of like, be patient with yourself. No, the time for patience is done. Okay. You've done the research, you've studied, you've watched. It's time to just get on with it. Whatever it is that you want to do. I don't know what that is. That's up to you to tell me. Please let me know in the comments what it is that you have in your mind that you would like to do. And we'll chat about that, because I love our conversations. So yeah, you just have to release all of the I wish that was me energy and just say that is me, and that is me starting today. And just get on. Just get on with it. And that will be really inspiring, and you'll probably be like, by the time you're finished and you've done whatever it is, or even just done the first step or the first bite or whatever, you'll probably be like, oh, why did I beat myself up over that for so long? Why did I feel like I couldn't do this? So yeah, when we look at a big 100-step project, it's like, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. But if you just take one step, just do one thing, and celebrate that one thing when you've done it. Be like, yeah, I did the first step towards XYZ, you know, the thing I want to do. And that could be as simple as, you know, picking brand colors. It could be as simple as cleaning one shelf. It could be as simple as making a phone call. Like anything, whatever it is, do it, one tiny little thing, and then celebrate it and build on that. The compound effect is incredible. So yeah, that's how you're going to align with your soul's purpose, is just get on with it. If you are not even close to your soul's purpose, if you're not doing anything, and once you start doing stuff, you will start to get pushed and pulled into the right direction. You'll realize that opportunities are opening up for you in the direction you want to go in, or in the direction you should be going in. Because sometimes the direction you want to go in is not at all the direction you're meant to be going in. So it's always be open to all the opportunities. You just never know what's coming. And what can I embrace to drive towards this dream? Two of Coins, which is the Two of Pentacles. So this is a like Christmas time date. So we're not going to, it's nothing jumping out at us right now. And the reason we look at the dates is that sometimes it's like, well, when were the seeds planted? When will the seeds be seen? Like, when will we see the results of planting the seeds? And sometimes it's like, you got to move right now. So it just depends on, you know, kind of what we're looking for in a reading. But this is what can I embrace to drive me towards my dreams is embrace yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly. Embrace all of your flaws. You know what? Your flaws are probably where your next move is lying. You know, my guides are being like, somebody's watching this and they're thinking about being a coach, and they're not sure, like, look at your flaws, what you perceive to be your flaws. Look at them and see, can I build something? Can I teach something based on that? And that might be where your next move lies. We need to let go of the idea that things need to be balanced. I'm a big fan of having balance and harmony, but at the same time, when we're deep in something, when we're, you know, I feel like these two are kind of going together, that there's a fear of like, oh my gosh, whatever I do, it's going to be all consuming and I'm not going to be able to do anything else, and it's going to last forever. And, oh, that's my whole life done. And this is sort of saying like, you got to let go of balance. Like whenever you start something, it tends to be a full-time thing for a while until you sort of get going and feel confident about it. So maybe for a couple of weeks, you're just full on deep diving on research or creation or whatever it is that you want to do. But don't be afraid to let it consume you for a little bit. Whenever I start something new, it's like all I think about, it's all I talk about, it's all I do, usually for 2 to 3 weeks. And then once I've kind of got it all laid out and like the foundation done, then I'm like, okay, I don't need to live and breathe this anymore. I can devote a few hours a day to it as opposed to every waking minute. So there you go. There you have it. Let's look at the shadow card and see what is coming up here. 6 of Swords. Keep going, persevere, but also at the same time, beautiful imagery for this card. Like, how sweet is that? So beautiful. Don't be afraid to walk away from things that aren't serving you. You know, and the Rider-Waite of this this card in the Rider-Waite is like, I got my dog, I got my stuff, I'm out of here, right? So don't be afraid to let things fall away. Don't be afraid to walk away from people and places and things that aren't serving you. And also, if what that is limiting beliefs, a story on a loop, a negative story on a loop that is literally consuming your life, we need to let go of that. We can do cord cuttings. We can do work to help you with that. That's just get in touch with me. All my links are in the description. But definitely this is about letting go of all the things that you've been thinking about yourself as to why you can't take this step forward. That's it. You gotta, who cares if you're capable of it? Who cares if you have the skills? Who cares if you have what it takes? It does not matter. Just take the step forward and do it. You may be shocked at what happens for you. So there you have it, my Aries friends. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising. If you scroll back in my videos to January, you'll see I'm doing this each month for each sign. And then the next video will be a ritual for our Aries friends, sun, moon, and rising. So you'll be able to take part in that as well. You can do it along with me, or you can just enjoy it. But yeah, don't forget to check that one out too. That video will be up. It'll be the next video. So if it's not there right now, it'll be there soon. So you'll be able to come back to it. All right. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to click subscribe. And if you click the subscribe button a second time, you'll see the little notification bell so that you won't miss a thing. And leave a comment. Let me know you were here. It's the only way I know that people are here is if you leave a comment, because otherwise I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And also too, in the subscribe department, the data at the back end of my YouTube shows that like 3/4 of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, but they keep returning. So if you could do me a favor and just subscribe. Once I reach those magic numbers, I'll be able to put out so much more content and some really cool stuff for members and things like that. And I'm really looking forward to it because I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of ideas. So there we have it. All my links are in the description, including my Patreon, my Etsy shop. There's a free gift for you there. There's a brand new ebook, which is all my notes from 12 of the most popular self-development and spirituality books in the world. So I literally sat down and read them as an academic process. So this ebook is 36 pages long, and I've broken down each book into sort of 2 pages of notes. So you get all the main points without having to read, 400 and 500 page books and spend hours and hours and hours trying to get through them all. I did the work for you. I read them, so you don't have to. So you can grab that as well. Thank you so much for visiting, and as ever, have a magical day.